Alright, so today's the day I'm actually going to rip into this thing. Actually, wasn't planning on starting quite so early, but ran out of work to do at work today, so I'm out here a little bit earlier than usual. So, not really saving a lot of the body panels on this car. The stuff I am going to take off is just going to be for ease of scrapping it, basically, just to reduce the amount of weight on each chunk. We're starting with just draining all the fluids, taking these wheels and tires back off. Then I'll probably start with, brakes, the low-hanging fruit, stuff like that. After that's all done with, probably use the Mega Squirt to pump all the gas out of it too. Really not a whole lot to do to remove the turbo stuff. That'll probably go next, just so I can photograph it, catalog it, and get that posted a little more properly. This car's got a few Euro goodies on it, like the side view delete piece, and it's got Euro glass on the other side. Obviously it's got an LSD in the back because it's an IX. Lots and lots to take off. Rear bumper's still okay, so I'll take that. Trailer hitch, unfortunately, has seen better days. Looks like it's even been terribly repaired once. I still might save that and give it to my buddy John because he's looking for one. This car is just Swiss cheese. It's just rotten through absolutely everywhere. It's really hard to see, but it's so shot. The expanding foam was basically holding it together for the rally, so just structural rust upon structural rust. So this car, it was destined to die, but it's got just gorgeous, gorgeous half shafts. It's got a good transfer case in it still. That's the main reason I bought the car. Even the front control arms, all the ball joints are perfect. So it was well worth buying, and I had my fun with it, but it's time to cut this turd loose. So that's kind of the game plan. I'll try to take a couple little videos here as I'm taking it apart. Obviously I won't be able to leave it running because that'll be extremely boring, but yeah, just gonna give you guys a heads up that it's finally gonna start coming apart now. So I have to go meet up with a girlfriend for some lunch, but I took all the turbo stuff off, and then I realized this is a late model e30, and so is that Touring I'm working with, so I wanted to see if this big intercooler I bought fit. And it looks like it's made for the car. This is gonna be pretty much perfect. I mean, obviously it's sandwiched in here pretty well, but with just a little bit of trimming, I think. Mainly of the front balance piece around here. I should be able to get the headlight grills. I'm not sure if I'll be able to run headlights. I could always flip it around underneath and run kind of down through here by where the fogs are. That actually might be where I end up going, but hey, that's pretty cool that it actually fits back here. When I ordered this, I thought there was no way it would fit in an E30, and unfortunately it's big ol' 3-inch up here, but pretty snazzy looking. Anyway, this is all taken apart here. One of the studs broke off, which sucks. That's gonna be fun to deal with. You have to completely take the turbo apart on this thing to get it off the CX Racing Rev 2 manifold, which is dumb, but at least I understand why. Drained all the oil out, started working with that a little bit. Took all the front piping off, intercooler, exhaust. You can kind of see everything I've done so far, really not that much, but I don't know, a lot more to go. Haven't done a whole lot yet. I'm going to come back later tonight and work on it some more, but I thought it's pretty cool that that intercooler actually does fit, so that makes me happy. So I've got it a little bit further taken apart than last time I showed it to you. I tested out the new Ferrari engine cart, worked great, so that's good. Maiden voyage. Nothing really has fought me too hard yet except for the front right half shaft, but I just got that out. Took a lot of pounding. Again, I broke a stud off in the manifold here. I'm not really sure why exactly, but it's all the way through the back there. So I'm gonna have to try to vice grip that or something. It's a little stupid. That half shaft came out nice. The brake line's cracked loose. Wiring harness came off easy. Rear drive shaft came out surprisingly easy. Whole rear end still in the car, so is the fuel tank. Really, this dropped out easier than a lot of E30s I've done, so it's pretty good. I'm pretty much wrapping up for the night here. Next step for me is going to be hoist that whole thing off with the cherry picker, take the subframe out, disassemble the subframe, and then get the motor off, take the trans and transfer case off of that, and then get that engine stand black thing on the back of the M20, get all that on the trailer, take it out to my storage unit and pop it on a stand until somebody buys it. Which, I mean, it's an iX engine, somebody will probably want it. It's got ARP 2000s in it, and a good L-ring Klinger head gasket, fresh-ish cylinder head, even though it looks like turds now after some Polar run. Yeah, the half shafts look good, diffs look good, really nothing awry. The shifter is quite a bit more worn out than I felt in the car, but the car has more than 250,000 miles on it, so I'm giving away the sheet metal to a couple of race buddies because they wanted them for their garage, so it should be cool. But it's a necessary project to get this car gone to start on the turbo shenanigans. So you saw earlier in the video that intercooler fit behind the metal valance of a late model without any real modification. If I run the outlets on the top, like here and here, I might not be able to run high beams, but I don't think that's really a big deal. If I ran them below, here, here, kind of run the charge piping like I did in this car, would be able to maintain headlights and all that, but I would maybe have to do more cutting. You know, cutting those 3-inch holes for charge piping. Not an ABS car because it's European, I don't think. Oh, I should think before I say that, it might be. Anyway, if it's an ABS car, I'm probably, oh shoot, I don't even know. I might have to try to convert it. That pump really gets in the way of a lot of stuff right up here. I pulled the mounts off of that one and moved it. I forget what I did with the original Unicorn, but it's tricky. So that'll be definitely one of the hurdles, especially if I'm running the 3-inch charge piping like that kit came with. We'll see. Anyway, it's a long road ahead. This thing's probably not even half dismantled yet, and I haven't even started on this thing basically, so other than the half shafts. We'll see. It's a long night. Got a couple more long nights ahead of me, but like I said, this really needs to get taken apart, so we'll keep plugging away.